Hi. It breaks my heart not to be able to attend RAADfest this year, but I do want to thank and congratulate every one of you for attending. And you're going to find that the rewards are going to very, very much outpace the little bit of expense and the time that you spent in investing in the RAADfest this year. This whole idea started about 4 years ago, maybe less than that, with a handful of people. And each of those people, each one of us had friends, we had relatives, we had associations and associates that we belonged to, and we started spreading the word, and some of those people started spreading the word, and the results are, just look around you, you can see how much of an effect a handful of people can have. And at that time, there was very little available that would reverse aging. In fact, there was nothing that I can think of except for gene therapy, and that's not affordable for most people. GDF-11 came on the scene about that time, and that's more affordable. Maybe not as it's not as powerful, but everything that you're going to see here, virtually everything that you're going to hear about at the RAADfest, has been a result of the RAADfest and of the time and it's been almost everything you hear is brand new. And a lot of that stems from the efforts of the people attending the RAADfest, the speakers, the researchers, and so forth. Every one of you, imagine yourself throwing a stone into a pond, and it's going to create a ripple. That's what each of us did at the beginning. And when that ripple starts, some of your ripples are going to be bigger than others. We know that. Some of you are going to be able to throw a rock in that pond and some pebbles. But don't underestimate the power of one. And I want to use one person as an example of what one person can do to make a huge difference in life extension, or anything for that matter. And that person I'd like to single out is Bill Falloon. I've known Bill for over 30 years, and never once in that time have I known him to take a vacation. He's been constantly working. His mission in life is longevity, it's age reversal, and immortality. And now nobody that I know on this planet has done as much to affect those goals as Bill Falloon has. He's been tirelessly working. I don't ever remember him taking a day off, although I'm sure he does, he's human too. And it's a major chore for him to break away just to go to the RAADfest. But going back when he started Life Extension Foundation, I guess about 40 years ago, there was hardly anything that anybody knew about age reversal or about life extension. Bill put it almost single-handedly, he and his partner Saul Kent, on the map. 100% of the donations, or 100% of the income that flows to life extension, goes to the foundation, Life Extension Foundation, which in turn goes to research. And the last I counted, Bill had over $160 million invested in life extension research. The number is probably higher now, and that doesn't count all the hours that he spent of his time devoting himself to things like the RAADfest, the millions of personal dollars that he invested. And now I understand that Bill's a unique individual. I wish I had his strength. I wish I could do and have the energy that he do what he did and have the energy that he's got. But each of you has the ability to do something. Just imagine if each of you came back next year and brought just one person with you. We would double attendance, and there's power in numbers. Don't ever forget that. The numbers that you represent, that you're part of, made all this possible and made this progress possible, and it's going to make it possible for you to live an enormously long, youthful lifespan. It's going to make it possible for many of us to see our aging process completely reversed. So I just encourage you next year to bring somebody with you, a friend, a relative, maybe a stranger who's in your social media network, somebody you can influence through letters to the editor. Just do everything and anything you can, because once we are able to reach a certain tipping point, and I think we're really close right now, we can see age reversal, complete rejuvenation for each and every one of us. Thank you very much for attending again, and I hope to see you next year.